thanks for coming back to the channel. It's good to see you guys again. Thank you guys so much for the support. I know a lot of changes are going on with the channel, so glad to see you back. So in this video, I am going to show you, I don't want to call it a BedRug install because it's really not an install. If I was doing the install, you'd see me laying down the Velcro strips, which I didn't do. My buddy at the Chevy dealer surprised me with the BedRug, so I didn't pay for the BedRug. They gave that to me for free, which, yeah, it's awesome. But they put those strips down. They determined the locations, not that they were wrong or anything. It was just saying that they put those strips down. I'm just trying to help anybody out who may be interested in a BedRug, which I highly recommend. Just so you know, BedRugs are actually, they're not like rugs in your house, right? They're not, they're plastic. So it can take a lot. You can spill stuff on it. I literally just take the vacuum and vacuum the back out. It's padded, so if you do work in the pickup bed, it kind of divots in and out of the pickup bed, little divots. So you can work on your knees in there without like a lot of pain, which is nice. I have done it without that and those spray-in liners. So it just kind of depends what you need. To me, it has a really nice finished look. I can understand if your contractor, you do a lot of like, you know, real work with the pickup, right? I don't do a lot of real work with the pickup. I travel people around in it, so I use that piece. Archery sometimes takes us into areas that you wouldn't want to take your car. Certainly not my Camaro, because that ain't happening. So we take the pickup truck, and I do use the four-wheel drive on it for some of those areas, so that it's a nice thing to have. But yeah, I don't throw rocks and dirt and stuff like that, right? Don't get a BedRug if you do that. But if you're using your pickup kind of like I am, and I think how a lot of people are, provides a nice amount of protection in the bed. From my standpoint, for my archery equipment, it's nice to be able to set it on something soft that doesn't scratch it up and that it doesn't slide on. My stuff is expensive, that archery equipment, and I don't want to scratch it, and I don't want to scratch the truck, so this is a perfect thing. So this isn't really an install video, but it does kind of show you some of the things. I did cut some holes for the lights that my truck has in the actual bed, so you'll see those. Literally, I just scored it and cut it, and you just try to figure out where they were. They turned out really good, and it's easy material to cut. Again, it's plastic with a foam backing. It just looks like a carpet. So hopefully this helps you. Hopefully you're not disappointed that it's not showing you where all, how to lay this stuff down. You'll see where it's laid down. I don't think it's really that difficult to take some Velcro material, cut it, set it down in those spots, make sure that it's cut and set down in the same spot on your BedRug, and you literally set it on top. It's like Velcro. I pulled the whole thing out and I put it all back into the same spot. Super easy. Let's take a look at the pieces that come with the BedRug here. As I mentioned in the intro, this came in the car. I had to take it out because I had to do some work in the truck bed, but this was already installed, so I apologize. This really isn't an install video, but it'll help you if you buy this to do the installation. You can see the back here. So around the edges is this Velcro piece here. You can see that in the center as well. Right? These pieces are foam, and they give you a little bit of cushion. It's really nice when you're sitting on your knees in your truck bed working on something or putting something in. You can see there's a zipper that goes along this side, so these zip on and off, so you zip them on together. So this one piece now is the entire truck bed, and this is just the tailgate piece, and it zips on as well. So what you do is you put the other side of the Velcro pieces in the truck bed. Let me show you that. Okay, so I'll give you an example here. So you put this down in the same location that it is on this piece. Match that up where you want the top to be, and that literally just Velcro sticks against the tailgates piece. And then on the bottom, same thing. I'll show you that. So there across the bottom, just the other side of the Velcro. And we're just gonna match those two up and set it down, and it'll be in place. Obviously, like I said, this was already here, so I apologize for that, but it is what it is. Just trying to help out a bit if I can. It's not really, like I said, a true install video. So let's turn the lights on in the bed. I'll show you what I want to do with this that you may or may not need to do. Depends if you have the light. So flicking that on there doesn't just turn on that light in the truck. It turns on this. So these are an option. So just so you know, they're not standard. I think it was like 125 bucks MSRP, but it gives you these two lights. And since I'm going to put a top tonneau cover on this, these are going to be huge. So I'm going to cut out a spot in this bed rug so that light comes through, because no way I'm not having the light in here. But other than that, you kind of see, start setting these little pieces of Velcro along the sides all the way around down in the truck bed. See that one there with some mule tape, just like that. And you're just going to match those up to the other pieces that you have on the bed rug, and then that nice soft spots dip through here and make this a nice even flat floor. And then when you're on in your knees in here, man, it is so much nicer. So I'll put this one on just so you can see, and then I just zip it to the other piece and we're good to go. And I'll show you at the end what it looks like, and then I got to cut those out. So let's match these up. This little flat piece goes in the little bend of the tailgate between that, so that it doesn't get kind of caught here. So literally we're just gonna, set that up, peel that down, gonna set the top. You want it. And that's it, guys. I mean, it's pretty simple. So you got the flap right here. I'm gonna zip the other piece onto here with the zipper and place it down in spot, and you can see it it's tight. So I actually think I'm gonna scoot it down a little bit. I think I got a little too far. All right, so then you can just pop it up, pop it down. It's really nice and soft. Again, this isn't cloth, this is plastic, so you can kind of jack it up. I literally just take my vacuum cleaner and get in the bed and vacuum it up, and it cleans up about this nice. So highly recommend it. It's just a great piece, so, and easy to put in. So we're gonna put in the rest of the bed. I'm not gonna have you get bored with that, and then I'll show you what it looks like at the end. It actually came from Chevy, so it has a cool Chevy logo that's right there, so you'll see that. But once I put the tonneau cover on, you won't see it at all. Well, there you go. So totally in, nice and tight. I cut a couple of these openings there, and I'll turn the light on so you can see the light here. But you can see I kind of cut out just a little section there and a little section right there, and then you can see I just put those cutouts too for those bottom ones down there. And you can see that cool Chevy logo. There you can see the light with the cutout. I'm really excited about this. My other truck did not have this, and it would get really dark in here and kind of hard to find your archery equipment. But this is gonna be great. All right, so I know this wasn't a typical installation video that I would do where I kind of do step by step, but this gives you a sense, because it was already in the car, of what it might take to get the job done. I have done this from dead scratch. So on the Ram pickup truck I had before, I laid down the Velcro and we put this in ourselves. It doesn't take very long. This just happened to be a surprise from my buddy at the Chevy dealer, that we got there and it was already in the truck, which was super awesome of them. It's a reason why I've bought numerous cars from them and I'll continue to buy from them. But anyway, I know it's a little different video, but I did want to get to show you guys that, because it's a mod that's on the truck that I was going to do, and I didn't quite get to do it, but I tried to give you a little bit of a sense in this video. So hope it was helpful. If not, I kind of get that, but it shows you another mod at least, and an option for the truck. You can decide if that's something you want or don't want, but either way, keep modding.